Hello everybody and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Deragron. So as you guys may know, Deragron is one of the newer units that have been added to Summoner's War. And honestly God, I'm willing to die on this hill. He's probably one of the most controversial of his family. I mean, all the other families, it's pretty easy to place them. I mean, you're like, the water one is good, the wind one is bland, the white one is all right, the dark one is the best one, and the fire one, it's like, I mean, unless you know all the details and you just look at his kit, you're unsure if he's good or not. Because when you do take a look at his kit and you read his kit, it's confusing, because at a first quick glance, without really thinking about it, it seems like a really cool kit, because he technically has a lot of attack bar manipulation according to his passive. But then, you read a little bit more into his passive and you just kind of think about it a little bit and you start to ask questions. And you're like, well, if his passive works in this specific way, he's amazing, right? But if it works in this specific way, he's really bad, because it's just like, how's he a viable unit, right? So we'll get into that as we go through him. I'm going to pretty much speed blitz these two first skills, because all I really care about is his passive. That's why we're messing with him. Arena leader skill, a 44% attack power lead, which is all right, I guess. His first skill, attacks enemy 2 times to decrease defense for 2 turns. Obviously really good. I like the defense break for 2 turns with a 35% chance. Skill 2, attacks the enemy 2 times to deal damage that ignores all damage reduction effects. So of course this is talking about shields, invincibility, escort, which is like this thing like Chandra has, which I will try and show that later, I think, if I remember. But really good. I mean, it's great for a damage dealer to be able to ignore stuff like that. It'll allow him to finish off the target. We need to try this on a lot of different units. So yeah, but this is going to be a test day, so I'm not going to particularly be focused on winning a bunch of arena battles. I just really want to test him so we have an idea. I've seen comments, but I want to see it with my own eyes. So, but from the comments I've seen, it's iffy. But the big thing about his kit, the most important thing about his kit, is his passive, Path of the Brave Warrior. When you receive HP recovery, increases your attack bar in proportion to the recovered HP instead. And I believe this ratio is 1-to-1. So healing 30% of your attack bar or HP would increase your attack bar by 30%. It's either that or it's a specific number amount. Because it's like, you'd think like, hey, this heal was supposed to heal for like 20k. So that would be more than 100% of your attack bar. So that should be 100%, right? But then again, it's like, do you get more attack bar increase the lower your HP? Or do you, if you have higher HP, is there less attack bar manipulation? It's just so many questions. That might not be as important, but still. And increases the damage dealt to the enemy by up to 100% on the next turn. In addition, recovers your HP to the max when you defeat an enemy. So again, passive looks pretty cool. I mean, attack bar manipulation with healing, there's so many ways you could exploit that, right? I mean, again, Iragar is like one of them, where it's like, hey, he could deal damage on any of his skills and technically give himself attack bar. He could have vampire runes, hint hint, and give himself attack bar on any turn. But then you really think about it and it's just like, wait, when you receive HP recovery, what does that mean? Like, where does that start and end? Does it mean like, hey, when I have full health, any HP recovery I receive goes into my attack bar? Or is it even when I'm at low health? Whose healing does this count for? Does it count for only allies, or does it count for everyone, including himself? If he's at 10% health and his skill 2 is supposed to heal him, is it going to heal him, or is it only going to increase his attack bar? Is the only way to heal him through this passive by killing an enemy? That's kind of scary, right? I mean, you would have to make him very, very strong. Like, tons of attack, tons of crit damage to ensure that he's killing someone so he heals himself. It's kind of scary when you think about it, but these are things that we're going to figure out as we go through it. So, we're gonna quickly go into monster info. If it'll show us anything. I tried looking into here earlier. It didn't really show me nothing. But I wonder if it's gonna do the same thing. Because it seems like this guy got a lot of criticism when I last looked. But from the way I saw people build him, they went like slot 2 speed. Yeah, it's not gonna show me nothing. Slot 4 crit damage, and then like slot 6 attack or something like that. I did not go that route. Actually, the route I went is a little different. So let me actually show you mine. I did not skill him up. So he's completely untouched in that sense. But here are his stats. No speed whatsoever. He has 17k HP, bonus HP, 1800 bonus attack, 469 bonus defense. So I tried to make him a mixture of tanky and high damage. The reason I did this is to help with her survivability. On top of that, I went Vampire Revenge. And you got to think about this. So he gains attack bar by healing, or by, he heals when he's supposed to heal himself, or he's supposed to be healed. He gains attack bar. So the idea is make him tanky, go revenge on him, and then if he were to revenge proc, he's going to gain attack bar because he's on vampire, right? On top of that, it's just whenever he does anything, any type of attack, he's going to heal himself, giving himself more attack bar. I just kind of want to see what type of attack bar manipulation I can get out of him. But these are his runes. They're not the best runes, but you know what? I think they kind of work for what I'm trying to achieve. So I'm not too worried about the speed. This one has damage dealt on fire plus 5%, damage taken from fire minus 13%, crit damage as the enemy has less HP max 20%, and damage taken from water minus 5%. This one, skill 2 recovery plus 9%, so I kind of see that as attack bar increase plus 9%. Crit damage as the enemy has more HP, max 12%, first attack crit damage plus 6%, and additional damage based off of his HP. So I want to take him into a couple places. I want to first, let's take him into scenario. So I know, right? Crazy. Or, you know what? Yeah, let's take him into scenario. I just want to hurry up and get on with him because I'm so confused on this guy. Okay, so I was going to go to Feynman, but I realized that the monsters die too easily. So it's going to be much harder for me to be able to see whether or not the vampire runes or anything is actually doing anything. So we're going to go to giants. I mean, of course, he has an attribute weakness here. We're going to do a couple runs. I don't plan on beating the runs. Of course, I don't. I just want to see how different things affect him. So again, one run by himself to see how vampire runes affect him, how his passive is actually working, how skill 2 works. I want to do another run in which we try an actual just healer, like Riley or Thrawn or something. Then we will try Iragar and his vampiric effect, and then we will try Veramos to see how Veramos's passive works. So let's do a couple runs. Other than that, I don't really think that there's too much I'm questioning. So skill 2. We're going to attack the water golem. I would say that he's about at 90, if not 85% HP. 85 to 90% HP. Regardless of the damage he deals, he should heal himself essentially to full if anything is healing him. I mean, you have vampire runes that are supposed to heal him, and his skill 2 says it will recover his HP by 30%. Now, of course, the thing I'm worried about is that, of course, and I'm assuming it's going to be like this, is that he will not heal himself. That this passive, when it says you receive HP recovery, means all HP recovery, whether it's from himself, runes, effects, or another ally, which is not great. But, because that essentially says that you can only be healed by killing something, which, So he did not heal himself. He did not heal himself at all. That's not good. Okay. That is not good at all. I mean, he gained a lot of attack bar, I guess, but that is not good. Yeah. Let's try Riley. So what Riley's going to do is I'm going to enter in with Riley, throw immunity on him, so all he does is get a little bit of he will just receive damage. This increases his, so he, okay. Of course he's going to get 0 healing, but he increases his attack bar. More healing for him, or sorry, attack bar increasing. Poop, poop. Okay, he's hurt a little bit. So he's at like 90, 95% HP. Heal. He heals none. Of course. So again, you could assume that no matter how low his HP gets, no matter how bad someone is hurting him, the only way he's going to heal is through killing something. At least when it comes to normal healers. But how about passives? Let's try a passive. So as you guys may remember, Veramos's passive will cleanse off debuffs that aren't inability effects. So you saw that there was either a freeze or an attack speed slow on this first wave. Let's see if we can get an attack speed slow on him, and then Veramos takes his turn and cleanses the slow off, maybe healing him. Okay. Boop, boop. Okay. Not yet. Come on. Okay, there's the slow. He didn't heal him. So not even that works. And the heal's going to be so minimal that he got like 5% attack bar. So a passive can't heal him. Active skills can't heal him. I wonder if effects can heal him. The vampiric effect from Iragar. I mean, at this point, I don't think it will. Obviously, I mean, if the other two things didn't work, surely this doesn't work. Oh, God. Man. Great. He did not heal himself. Okay. So that's kind of all I needed to know. So he does not heal himself in the slightest. The attack bar increases 1-to-1. So that is not good at all. I mean, you cannot heal this man unless he kills something. So, maybe we could hop into the arena and see if we do manage to kill something. So, let's see if we can kill something or someone on this team. We're not going to be able to. I'm going to say it outright. No, we are not. Let's do this. Get some speed. I don't think my Bernard is that fast. Yeah, he's not that fast, but we will choose him anyways. I mean, what's the point of bringing O'Reilly, though? Let's be honest. Oh, I should have brought Clara instead of Bernard. Oh, well. Strip, glance. Okay, cleanse. At least you can cleanse, and you increased my attack bar. Come on. We're getting owned. It's fine. It's fine. We shall live. Just push our attack bar all the way to the top. Dang, girl. Please kill the freaking Juno. I mean, close. I mean, that's from full health, though. He's on that revenge tech, baby. You should be able to strip on this one. Yeah. Let's do this. That didn't do shit. He killed. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's... Nope. Defense break? No. I can't believe it. I mean, if he is going to be this bad, Vampire would be the best one to have on him, so he's taking as many turns as possible. Speed, crit damage, attack seems like it would be what you would want, but it's just, God, man. Because it's like if you build him too squishy, he dies too easy, and you can't heal him. That's the issue. You can't heal this guy. So it's like if he's too... You have to give him room to suffer. You know? He has to have room to suffer. So you need to build him like with some type of HP. He don't... That skill 2 don't really do all that much damage. I mean, I don't know. You could say my damage isn't going to be that high, but still... Good thing is he's not being targeted. I think you would want to bring him alongside provoke units. Cleanse. Jesus Christ. Immunity. Ooh. Ooh, 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 red hot. Hot. Push attack bar, please. And he's a problem. He's low health, and I can't do anything about it. Oh my god. Kill. Oh. We're safe. Oh my gosh. He's so scary, dude. It's a heart attack. Block. Beneficial effects. Thank you. Boop. Boop. Ooh. Juicy. He takes enough turns, dude. The healing... Low key. Okay, I know what I got stuff to say, but we're gonna wait till after this battle's done, because this is it. I mean, this is the last thing we're gonna do before we get to the end. Oh my gosh. Heart attack central. Okay, stop it. Yeah, sleep. Why you wake him up? Asshole. Provoke that. Let's go to the monster box, dude. Okay, so what's there to say about Deragron, the Fire Draken Warrior? I'm glad I did the tests. I'm definitely glad. It tells me everything I need to know about him. There are oh my gosh, I have so much I need to say about him. I guess we'll start with the obvious elephant in the room. I mean, the con of his whole kit. The thing that really makes him, like, iffy is his HP recovery, checklist requirement, whatever you want to call it. I mean, the fact that you cannot heal him by any means other than killing an enemy is terrifying. I mean, even with how, I would guess, one-sided that battle was in the arena, it's just like, you see a moment in where he gets to low health, and I know that there's nothing I could do about it. I'm facing off against 3 tanky units. Rakan is tanky. The Druid is tanky. Obviously, the Dokaibi Lord is tanky. I mean, I think I have him built on this account. I mean, he's not the most tankiest unit, but you could see it's like he will be having a lot of HP. And it's just like, there aren't too many damage dealers, at least, especially for the Draken Warrior doesn't seem like the type of damage dealer to be able to overcome tanks like that, right? It's like if he had ignore defense, yeah, but he has ignore all damage reduction effects. It's just like, I don't see him in a world where he's just doing massive amounts of damage. I mean, I guess technically he was with the kit I had him on, but it's just like, who knows if those units were even properly built that I faced off against. I mean, the further I get into arena, it's like, it could be much harder. I mean, it's like if anyone is building their units like how I'm building like my units, it's like, not like me, like I'm not gonna gloat, but it's just like when you have like units like this that are fast, really resistant, tons of defense, tons of health, it's just like, how can you hope that someone like him is going to be able to kill them fast enough before the enemy kills you? Like if I'm facing off against you in RTA and I see that you're using Deragron, I know that it's like, hey, I'm going to come in, provoke or stun, and I'm just going to kill your Deragron. And there's nothing you could do to stop me from doing that. The only thing you could hope to do is, hey, let me cleanse him and let me set him up. Let me set him up to kill someone. Because if I don't, he dies. I cannot heal him. I have a Riley here, I have a Veramos here, I have an Iragar here. None of them can do anything to heal him. That's horrifying to me. But his passive does open him up to one specific build, which is the build that you guys see in front of you. I mean, the Vampire Revenge. I mean, I think Vampire is probably going to be his best kit for now until they potentially fix his passive, if they even plan to. But if they do buff him and fix this, I think what they need to do is make his skill 2 an exception. His skill 2 needs to be an exception to make him better. If they do that, he's slightly more usable. But until then, it's just like the fact that any healing at all turns into attack bar, it's just ugh. But again, what you could do to try to, if you still want to use him, but it's like he's dying too easy, it seems like the only path you could really go is make him tanky and make him hit hard. But it's like you're trying to juggle so many things at once. You're trying to give him crit rate, crit damage, tanky stats, tons of damage, and then you're trying to make him fast enough to where he's even moving. Because at the end of the day, he sucks if he can't move. If he's not taking turns, he sucks. Thankfully, his passive will help him move. Again, as you can see, 0 speed, 0 bonus speed, and he was moving quite a bit. I mean, he was doing all right. I imagine with speed he would have been even better. But again, it's like you got to choose what you're going to sacrifice. If you sacrifice speed, you can make him tanky and hit hard. If you make him fast, are you going to sacrifice attack or are you going to sacrifice HP? So you're going to either make him less tanky or hit less hard. Which if you make him hit less hard, he's going to have a harder time killing people. Thus, he's going to have a harder time healing. If you take away his tankiness, he's going to have a harder time surviving, making him a completely useless damage dealer. It's just, you got to sacrifice something. I sacrificed speed. I think that was the best thing for him because he's going to gain attack bar. He either revenge procs and heals himself thanks to the vampire runes, or you can use your Riley or whomever to heal him and throw him forward. So in some cases, I think like the case you see here with his runes and his artifacts, there are ways to make him work, but I don't think, I don't know. Right now, like, I'm severely questioning him. I mean, I might use him a couple more times, but I just don't trust him. I don't trust his kit. It's kind of scary that you can't heal him. But what do you guys think? What do you think of the test? What do you think of the tests that I did? Were there tests that I should have done that I didn't do? What do you think of the arena fight? I mean, the arena fight, I mean, I guarantee you that those units probably weren't built completely. But I'm so glad we won. But, oh my gosh, it's so scary. You saw how low he got? I don't know. You guys tell me what you think about the Draken Warrior. What do you think about the kit I gave him? I think that's the biggest question. Do you think that with the kit I gave him, that makes him somewhat usable? I don't know. You guys tell me in the comment section of this video. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Have a good night. Eat well. Sleep well. Bye.